Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we are going to be playing Dragunity, Dragunity, what do you call it? Dragonmaid, yes. So as you can see, I've opened up with a conventional enough hand. I can use Earnest, summon Chamber. Chamber searches a hospitality just for itself. I can go ahead activate Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine. I really want to pitch off my phalanx from the deck so that I can equip it later with ducks, which is a pretty reasonable investment. Normal summon ducks so that you can equip the phalanx from the graveyard. So I should be able to go into some synchro plays from here. And go summon stuff. Summon out Lewin. Dragunity Knight Lewin. Then I can use Lewin's effects, just get something back, just get that phalanx back. Then I can summon out phalanx again. I can summon out oh yes, I need a winged beast for the other ones. I will just go ahead, link that off for a Romulus. These two. So now with those two, I can use Romulus's effect to search Divine Lance. Divine Lance will now equip itself to something. It doesn't really matter what it equips itself to. I can equip Kaus maybe because I already have Phalanx in the grave. Activate Kaus's effect, special summon. It says if it's some from the extra deck, okay. And then Kaus, I think this might work. What I'm going to do right now, activate this hospitality, revive our chamber. Then we can go into a Saryuja, link 3 Saryuja. With this link 3 Saryuja. Oh no, but that won't work. Lewin will equip itself. That equipping does not matter too much. But oh wait, sorry, I meant to go into an LP. Almost went into Pissy there. LP will do some stuff. LP summons Red MD from deck. So let's see, where's Red MD? Yes, right over here. Red MD revive something. Once again, that something doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter too much at least. Probably something like a Phalanx. Phalanx would be a good thing to revive. Wait, let me just think about that for a minute. Yeah, I can link those two off for a Erratic Seal, and then I can summon back it with. Yeah, I think I have a clear idea in my head right now. I'll link that off for a Pisty. Then I can go ahead, Heroic Seal. Then Pisty revives. Pisty revives Red MD. And then Red MD will revive something. I'm tempted to revive Saryuja, but of course that wouldn't be practical at all. Let's see, what can we do? Well, a Mistleton? No, it's only from one special summon from the hand. I might summon Chamber because it can tag itself out into a it can tag itself out into your any big dragon actually, which is really cool. Now he's gonna Pot of Desires, draw 2. He has 7 cards in hand right now. Let's see. Cosmic Cyclone, Banish, Ravine. Okay. I technically could have just used Erratic Seal. He passes. I don't have much of a follow-up play now. I can't do much just with that pass. I'll probably dump a he probably like drew too many hand drops. Ash, yes. Predicted it. Put that to attack, because why not? Let's see. Battle phase, use Chamber's effect. You can tag out into anything, which is really cool. Let's see. Attack with everything. I don't think this will be an OTK. No, actually it is. Never mind. Yeah, you see the Dragunity stuff can easily get you into some link plays, which is really cool. And I think that's an OTK. And right there, this deck can really do combos. One thing you have to keep in mind is to save your normal summon for your Dragonmaids, because not for your Dragonmaids, for your Dragunities, because Dragonmaids do have ways to summon themselves with stuff like Earnest and Hospitality, which is really important because the Dragunities have cards like Dragunity Night Ducks, which can only I believe when it's normal summoned, I can equip something from my graveyard. So we'll go straight into the deck profile from here. Okay, so here's the deck profile. We have one Red MD. This is the TCG version. We haven't gone to errata yet. This is 100% TCG legal, by the way. We have one of each of the big dragons and triple of the Earnest. Lore Power stops your monsters from being impermed or effect wheeler. This just gives you a crazy attack boost. And if this was a quick effect, discard this card, then summon one from shuffle one into graveyard. If this was a quick effect, I would probably be running 2 or 3 of this. It's basically a DD Crow, but it's not a quick effect. Triple Earnest. Earnest summons stuff from your hand, which is important because you usually want to save your normal summon for your Dragunity engine. 2 Mistletoe. Mistletoe plus Phalanx, you just want to tribute it, summon it, that kind of stuff. We have one triple Synergise. Synergise is one of our most important starters, and it gets stuff like it can get other what do you call it? It can get other Dragunities in your grave, while also setting up stuff like Phalanx and Chaos. One Zephyros, once you get Gatorg on the field, this is definitely what you want to do with. You're going to search Zephyros and discard it. If you already have Zephyros in your hand, you can just search any other dragon, maybe like Chamber, and then discard it. We have 2 Dragunity Ducks. Ducks is also a really important card. It's a great turn 2 card. It can or it's also really useful to in tandem with Dragon Ravine because it can equip stuff from your graveyard. Triple Chamber, triple Kitchen, and 2 Parlor. Pretty much necessary. Chamber searches your Hospitality. Dragonmaid's Kitchen searches your any Dragonmaid and then dumps another in the grave. And 2 Parlor just straight up dumps one in the grave. Technically Parlor is a bit less powerful than Tilru. Sorry, that's the OCG name, Kitchen Dragonmaid, but it's still pretty great. Double Chaos. Chaos is when to get it's a pretty nice card. It's basically a Phalanx, except it can also be treated as a level 4. The only downside is that it can't be used for Synchro Summon except for Dragunity monster, which is pretty bad. It's not pretty bad. The only non-Dragunity Synchro you're using is Savage Dragon, but that's okay. We have our one laundry. You only really want to run one. It can dump stuff in the graveyard, sure enough, but it's not the greatest. The good thing about its effect is that it can also potentially dump one of your Dragunity pieces, which is also really nice. We have 2 Nurse Dragonmaid for the special summons from the graveyard, and triple Phalanx. Phalanx is just a generic summon if it's equipped. Technically, you could also use Phalanx with a Union Carrier, which can just summon itself and then go further your synchro plays even more. That's something I have been testing quite a bit. It is pretty fun, honestly. We have one changeover. One changeover is really necessary. You can just recycle it, and this extra deck may just seem a little disappointing. We're only running 1 Shio, but it's okay. We have our 1 Terraforming to search Dragon Ravine. I was thinking of putting set rotation, but once again I was really tight on deck space, so I couldn't. triple hospitality. Hospitality summons from your hand, which is very useful you're trying to when you're trying to save your normal summon for your Dragunities. Triple War Legacy Guard Dragon, it summons your stuff from the grave basically. Two Divine Lance. Two Divine Lance is probably the best, because you have a chance of drawing it, and even if you don't draw it, you can just search it off Romulus. We have triple Dragon Ravine. Dragon Ravine is also a really great card. It works really well with the Dragonmaid, surprisingly, because it can dump your Dragonmaid in the graveyard, which is really important because the Dragonmaids do tag out from the graveyard. It's from your hand or graveyard, but from your graveyard is more preferable because you can send it straight from the deck. For extra deck, we only run one Shield, one Housemaid. It does only one Shield, one House Dragonmaid may seem a little odd, just one of each. I know it's the incorrect ratio, but I was really low on extra deck space. I was running two Shio without the Savage Dragon, but you only need one Shio because it just recycles itself into the extra deck, and then the House Dragonmaid on the other hand, you can probably just while you have it, you can just take it back with the changeover, use it, summon Shio. Oh, it's a cool thing. Use changeover, summon Shio, Shio summon House, and then use changeover to bounce back Shio, summon House, bounce back Shio to add changeover again, and then you can summon Shio again. It's pretty cool. One Ascalon. Ascalon is great at breaking boards. I was thinking of taking this out for a Crystal Wing, because Crystal Wing is also pretty easy to make in this deck. By the time you're seeing this, it's actually recorded before the duels. So yes, Crystal Wing is important in the strategy. You have one Savage Dragon. Negates, negates, pretty nice negates. One Barca can equip all of your tuners in your graveyard to it, and then you can just strip summon all of them, and then further your link plays. One Giturg, you only really want to run one, and you want to get it while you still have another monster on the field, because the other one monster on the field is pretty important, because mainly you just want to search Zephyros, pitch Zephyros. We have one Vajrayana. It's attack double effect, pretty decent honestly. And it does come into play sometimes, and it's also just equip stuff from the graveyard, just like Lewin. And Lewin, if it's sent to the graveyard, equips it to a Dragunity and gives it 1k. 1k is a decently sized amount, and if you equip it to something like Vajrayana, it'll be getting 2900. Then if you use its effect to double its attack, you'll be getting 5800, which is pretty crazy. We have our one Saryuja. Saryuja is once again a really important extender in your Dragon Links, because it's got 3 down arrows, so you can use it with Pissy, LP, all of that stuff. One Romulus searches Dragon Ravine, and if you already have it in your hand, you can just search Divine Lance. One Crossroads Dragon, really just for its arrows, and it's actually easier to make in this deck because we do run winged beasts too, because a lot of the Dragunities are winged beasts. One Heraldic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. It's a great disruption. This may seem a little unconventional, but we do sometimes link off the Saryuja for it. But it is worth it because you can summon stuff like Chamber to further your plays. We have our one Pisty, one LP, the broken ones. Summon Darkness Bendel off both of them. But before the errata, I don't really. Has the errata even been announced for the TCG? Because I honestly don't even think that the errata will come to TCG. And finally we have our one Almiraj. Almiraj is really just to extend our plays if we have something like a Phalanx or a Kaus and a World Legacy Guard Dragon. You can probably link it off for stuff like an LP, and then you can just move the LP, summon Red MD, all that cool stuff. So that's the deck profile. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye. And also, did you know that only 1.7% of viewers are subscribed? So you better hit that button right now.